Okay, everybody, this is the complete transformation process for Voyager class Bludgeon. I know it's the same mold as this, but I've done two separate videos because there's a few different things regarding his helmet on here that I want you to be made aware of. So yeah, the helmet's different, so it can make the transformation a little bit more tricky. We're going to start off though by taking the backpack off here, separating there. This was held in by these tabs and just lifting it up, and then it is easier if you rotate it 180 degrees, turn the guns around as well, and then just leave it there. What we've got there, you can see, is this cavity we're going to put the head into. Now, I've done this once or twice already, so it might be a little bit easier. When I did it originally at first, it was really difficult. So let's see how it goes. We're going to then take the shoulders. We're going to lift this up ever so slightly, just so it's free, and then pull the shoulders apart. Can you see that moved out? Pull these out. Once you've done that, you can then rotate at the shoulder here the upper arm. So let's spin this around, and then just make sure that you just don't catch the front of this. So I'm only going to go so far up like this. I'm only going to go so far up so I can then give myself enough space. Let's move the whole upper arm out of the way as well. Whole upper arm out of the way so you can see exactly what I'm about to do. So let's take the head, bring it back, and oh, there you are. It's knocked that bit off, but I'll show you to put it back on. See how it's got stuck straight away? Try and kick. You've got to really forcefully push that in, and then now you can just locate them around. If this hadn't have popped on, it wouldn't have made too much difference. It might have been because I got them in the way, but all you've got to then do with this, you can see, is slot this into position like so. And yes, I could have stopped the video, but I kept it in because in case it happens to you, you know now obviously how to rectify it. So that tab now will lift up into there. We're just going to move this forward and out of the way. Right, take the arms out of the way as well for a second. Right, bend this right back at the knees and push through there out of the way. So you see you've got this extra bit there. Then you can tab these parts together and the feet. And let's just leave these slightly bent and indeed out of the way. You've got these giant tabs there either side of the thighs, and you've got a cutout. There we have it on the inside of the forearm. Now it looks like it's off, and it is supposed to be off, because what you need to do is bend the elbow in at 45 degrees and then tab that in like so. Take the forearm cover, fold this around, and then separate this part, bring it over, and also this is going to open up as well. So once that opens up, you're going to fold this over. Oh, see, everything's coming apart today. Again, I'm going to keep it in because you need to see it. I'm going to hold it there this time though, push that over, and this is going to slot underneath. Don't worry if your arm comes out, as in if it comes off the tab like so. Not obviously worry if your real arm comes out, and slot that into position. And then let's just turn the fists inwards as well. So let's try the same on the other side. And again, if you're wondering why I keep them in, it's just in case it happens to you guys. If it happens to you guys, it is easily rectified. Fold that over. That's stuck in there, isn't it? Bring it in, make sure that it tabs into position. Fold this open. It could also be as well, this is a brand new toy, so it's had no play wear. It is really stiff. That's gone in no problem, and that's gone in no problem. Right, what we can do now, of course, is correct these, make sure they're all straight like so. That is now all straight, and you've got a cutout there right in the middle. That tab is going to fit back and slot into position. It's just a case now of putting these, lining it all up. You've got two giant tabs there which are going to go into this side of the feet, and you've got these cutouts there which are going to go into this top part. So bring these over, line everything up like so. That's gone in, and that's gone in, and there we go. There you go, alternate mode. Hope it helped. Okay, then let's transform him back, and let's just see if we can do this without everything falling off. So I'm going to just disconnect the feet. Don't forget they're tabbed in at the back of there and at the front by the toes, and I'm just going to lift these up partially out of the way like so. I'm then going to separate this part here which was holding, I suppose, the forearms, and then we're going to fold this back over itself, and that's going to tab in there. We can then tab that in the top. Now let's try this one as well. Fold this back as well, carefully holding it in the join. Let's see if this will push off. That is really stuck in. Here we go. It's this hinge here. This is this little hinge. There we go. Fold it back, tab that into there. You can see what I'm trying to do, get that to line up in there, fold this over, and now of course separate the forearms as well. Don't forget to make sure that these are pulled all the way out before we start to do any more. Then we're going to take the whole backpack, we're going to spin it around before we forget to bring these around, and now you should have enough clearance to of course take the shoulders back all the way up how they were. Don't forget to try and push the head out. Now the head's going to come out this way, so this is the way I've chose to do it, because it now gives you the ability to push as hard as you need through there, so you can get that, and then you can start to bring these up like so. Make sure they don't get caught. So that's what's happened here. Mine's just got caught on the back of that, so I'm going to rotate that out of the way. It might make it a little bit more tricky, but it's worth it in the end to do it this way around, otherwise you just won't get the head out. It just completely gets stuck. There we go, that's around. I'm going to bring this up and I'm going to slot them back in, and now this means that via, see there's some cutouts on the back here and there's some tabs on the back of this. I'm just going to pop that into the back of them, so that's out of the way for now. Then we can rotate these around, straighten out the arms, bring these back around, correct the orientation of the forearm and indeed the fist. Same with this side, turn it around, bring that around underneath and turn the fist around. Now it's a case of straightening out the legs at the knees and the feet. Carefully fold these. These joints are really, really tight, and I've got to confess there's been a few heart in mouth moments with this, but this seems to have done it. Correct, as I say, everything. That's just popped out, so let's just click this back into position. There we go, you heard that snap in. There we go, much easier to go back, but there you go. Hope this helped you out.